I knew I had to make you mine. Wanted to know everything about you. I didn't want to waste no time. Thank